tell me, can you look me in the eyes?
Well, hello, listeners. Welcome back to the Chats with Cats podcast. I'm Rick, and I'm joined here with Dan, now known as Auntie Lizard, and our good friend Mark.
Meow. Sorry, I said I wouldn't do it again, but I've done it, and it is what it is.
Yeah, well, that's going to keep going on.
Chats with Cats.
Yeah, I did acquire a new name over the weekend, and it came about a very small person that gave me that.
Very small person close to my heart. But it was a good weekend, actually. Dad had a couple of sherbets yesterday, so he's a bit tender today, to be frank.
So just to confirm, what's the name?
Oh, my name? Oh, yeah. My name is
Auntie Lizard.
Auntie Lizard.
Auntie Lizard. And how has this come about? Is it to do with the way you look, or?
I think so.
Well, that sort of hurt my feelings a little bit.
It's not a compliment, but I don't think you should take it as a put down.
Nah, well, I just literally...
I think it's very
You're
endearing.
more of a gecko.
I actually asked his oldest child, oldest of two. He's just started talking out of nowhere, which has probably been 6 months, but I rarely see him. So it
was actually his first words, guys. So,
and I just asked him. I said, "Can you give me a nickname?" Yeah. And he stared at me for about 9 seconds, and then just delivered, "Auntie Lizard." So yeah, we've just taken that on board. And,
beautiful.
Anyway, I did want to just talk about how our Easters went, because I have a hell of a story for you. I did need to get to the bottom of this. So you know how I did speak to you guys briefly about having Easter off, and I was going to give Alison the reins to organise something. But we knew with 10 days out, there's no way that you can book at all.
Yep.
You're very, very constricted to spaces. So I've asked her, can you find something for me? Just show me a couple of pictures and I'll say yes, which she did. But I didn't realise that she had booked Keith, which is basically a town with nothing.
Keith is the halfway point between Mount Gambier and Adelaide.
Yeah, halfway to nowhere. It's
And
so bad.
On the way up here, I was actually discussing with Rick how I was in a relationship with a girl from Mount Gambier. Keith used to be our halfway point for a meet-up.
Oh, man.
Stop by the Jeep on the pole and cry that you're in Keith.
Yeah, that Jeep shit.
To be honest, Keith isn't that bad. You have a basketball hoop. You have a skate park if you like to skate. The cafe's okay. And, yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, well, let me make it even worse for you. We get there, and I message the lady to come out and let us in. She comes out with bare feet.
That's a good start.
Not good at all, because I was like, she's way too comfortable to be introducing me to her house in bare feet.
That's a good thing, though.
No. Then we walk in, and she's still folding laundry and stuff, and I thought maybe she's really comfortable and she's still got some bedding to do. Then she'll hand over the keys and be on a merry way.
Yeah.
But no, she hangs around for another 45 minutes telling us how the Chinese are trying to take over Australia, and we were cornered with fizzy...
She has a point.
Oh, fizzy red wine. Fuck me. And so, yeah, it turned out that...
Hang on, was it meant to be fizzy? Was it a sparkling red?
It was a sparkling red, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I call it the fizzy red.
Yeah, I thought it might have just been like she'd left it out for too long.
No.
Oh, man. Bubbling.
And then it all the pieces started coming together, and because I hadn't booked it, and I don't think Alison really read what she had done, it was a bed and breakfast, so she was staying in the house with us for the night. And when that clicked, I thought, like, all that privacy's gone, like... Let's go for a big drive and just try and waste some time outside of the house.
Yeah.
We get back. We're not the only room she booked out.
Yeah.
There was another family of Asians. There was another family of, like, someone else there. I don't know. But
so you left a review.
No, I refused to because she was so lovely. She was lovely.
Alison did, though, right? She left a review?
No. We didn't leave a review. I showed you the review. It's a 9.4 out of 10.
Wow. So she's forcing people to leave good reviews.
Yeah, forcing.
That's marketing for you. Brilliant.
She did force us to write into a visitor's book.
Yep.
And yeah, my excuse was that I was left-handed and I smudge, so I handballed that over to Alison.
So you're at a bed and breakfast, right? So there's two elements. There's a bed and there's breakfast. So you got both? Was the bed all right? How was the breakfast?
All right, so after cooping myself away in the room and drinking about 9 beers, just trying to deal
Just
with
to
the
forget where
situation,
you are, like-
I woke up thinking, well,
Before breakfast.
at least I've got someone making me bacon and eggs, and this will be a delicious morning munchy time for me. And I walk out at the time that she asked, which was 9 o'clock, to a bowl of Wheat Bix and some jam.
Oh, no.
Oh, well, toast is yummy.
What kind of jam?
There wasn't toast. She didn't even offer toast for the first 45 minutes.
So there's packets of jam or just jar of jam on the
packets of-
table.
Oh, the little jams. The little...
jam, yeah, and I-
like I'm on an aeroplane jam.
Yeah,
Those ones.
Yeah, aeroplane jam.
Oh, no.
And there was like freshly squished orange juice and
Squished?
Yeah, squeezed.
It's not squeezed. This was squished. Yeah,
Squished.
there's so many red flags here.
This tastes different. What is it? Oh, I squished this one.
So good.
Oh, and she cut up some strawberries, which was nice. But to be honest, I was fucking fuming. There weren't bacon and eggs. I was very upset. So I ate these weird ass fucking Wheat Bix, and yeah, then we got forced coffee, and then she told us about how you have to drink like a litre of milk a day, otherwise you'd die.
Forced to drink.
Oh fuck!
It's like you're in like a concentration camp or something.
It felt it. It really did.
Yeah.
Like I got home, and you know when you get home from sometimes like a really exciting holiday, you don't feel like you've had a holiday. I got back and felt way more depressed than I'd been in years because it was $200 for the night too in Keith.
But you know what? You have a funny story. I
do.
And maybe that's worth more than the actual good trip.
100%. And to be honest, the lady was lovely, so I can't complain. It's not like she was trying to do anything bad apart from rip me off and make me have a shit weekend. But okay. I just did want to say to everyone that's listening to us that we have got a Spotify, Instagram, and a TikTok that you can jump on and see the video version of this, which is just Chats with Cats podcast. Same handle for all socials. So if you want to see our faces, get on and do that.
Bingo bango.
Yeah. We're going to move on to our...
Yeah, well, through the week, obviously, Prince Philip kicked the bucket. So
That was sad. That was very sad.
Mate, he's 99 years old.
He's lived a great life, but
He's a bit of a bloody, how you going sometimes. He's said a few weird things and...
yeah.
Do you know what? I could not quote a thing he said, ever.
Neither, but I've heard.
You didn't hear a whole lot about him because, you know, I think it was good. It was always all about the Queen from his perspective. You know, he never tried to grab the limelight or anything. You hardly knew he was there because it's all about the Queen.
We did a great job. I didn't know he really existed.
Yeah.
Ever.
But
Unless
before
he
he
was racially
died,
vilifying
you saw some photos of Philip and it was his time. He
Yeah.
looked very, very old.
He got me thinking, though, right? That guy's seen some stuff. And
Yep.
when he was younger, I wonder what sort of things he thought he was going to do as an older person. And it got me thinking, I remember vividly this one moment, right? So I was 16 years old and I'd just been to my first big day out. And I had the best time. So
Hang on. Did
Underage.
you just segue from the royal family to Big Day Out?
Yeah,
That's
was-
amazing.
That was smooth.
What? Like, I picked up on it.
How
but it
the
was all
hell
very
did you
good.
do that? That's
it's just secret powers.
Wow.
Say a secret pass.
So
Secret power.
when you're at the
it's a secret
when you're at
pass.
the big day out and you're 16, isn't there some underage pass thing you get? Like you have to wear a wristband, which means you can't be served alcohol.
Yeah, but you just drink a bottle of passion pop before you go.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
Passion pop. That's
yeah.
the old school.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So-
you guys would know about that. I wouldn't.
Yeah. I used to play Edward Scissorhands with Passion Pop, where they duct tape 2 Passion Pops to your hands, and you can't get them gone until they're both empty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, piss your pants a lot.
It's a great game.
So I remember wicked day. First big day out, went straight in. I remember Frenzal Rom opened. I lost my friend straight away in the mosh pit. He went up and was crowd surfing and stuff, but it was the best day. And walking out of that, I remember we're going back to try and get a taxi, and I looked across to my mates and I said, do you know what? As long as I live, I'm going to keep coming to these festivals and I'm going to be the old bloke, like in a wheelchair, crowd surfing. And I lived by that statement for years, like the rest of high school. Oh, mate, you don't understand. I'm going to always go to concerts and festivals and I'm going to be the old bloke that's partying with a walking stick in the mosh pit. But do you know what? I'm not even 35 yet. And fuck that for a joke.
I hate it.
I'm so tired all the time. I don't want to go to parties or concerts or festivals anymore.
And neither do I. And I think it's a 30 thing. I mean, although you still like it. A little
I
bit.
think, is it a 30 thing or is it a when did I start thing? So Rick said he started at 16. I didn't start partying until I was 23. 30 now. So is it to do with when you started or is it to do with your age? Maybe a bit of both.
Oh, that's an interesting take on it.
Actually, really good take on it because I think I started probably that 15, 16. I was pretty.
Yeah, our
So if
parents
you're
are all
50
going to
if
be
you
sent
start
to
at
jail
fi-
after this.
If you start at 15 or 16, by the time you're 30, you're well within your rights to go, I'm tired, I've had enough. But for me, 23, from what you've said, honestly, I reckon just lately I have hit a bit of a wall. Like, you know,
Can I actually
just calm down a
Can
bit.
I put a bit of a red flag on your idea? I started at 16, but I retired at 21. I haven't been out since I was. I hate going out. Like I'm the worst.
You're like scared of crowds though and stuff. So that's a big.
It's not scared. It's people annoy me way too much. Like if
Dan
someone's
can't
in my
dance.
space.
Yeah, I've been on the
No,
boat
he
for-
can just on men. That's
Yeah.
exclusively on men.
Yeah, if I
Not
get
with
drunk
women.
enough, I'll dance on like 16 men, and they'll be so they won't even be angry. They'll just be like, "What is happening?" It's like that thing where I said last week, I get stuck and stunned. They're just like stunned mullets. They can't believe it's happening.
Dancing's so weird. Think about what dancing is.
It's like moving your body
like a
and
human.
hoping everyone else thinks it's cool.
Yeah.
To sound.
And that's the thing.
If I do this enough, hopefully a girl will sleep with me. It's true.
The things that I can do still though, so I'm really not that much into, like I like concerts still, but as soon as I get to a concert I get real sad, like I'm too old for this. But I'm still bang up for, you know, going out and doing adventure sports and that sort of thing, bungee jumping, skydiving.
Hate it all.
No, not skydiving.
What do you mean?
I'll do anything adventure, but heights are a problem.
All right. I've always had a problem with heights. It has gotten worse over the years.
As you've gotten taller or?
No. As I've gotten more shit scared. So I turned 30 New Year's Eve, right? Now, I got given a present from my group of high school friends. So what we do is we have a group chat. There's about 10 of us, and every time someone turns 30, we all chip in, you know, a bit of money and get them a gift.
What's the chip-in value, and does it vary?
Good point. It doesn't vary.
It was a question.
And it's $50.
Yeah, that's a good amount.
Yeah, it's a good amount. Right.
Great
So
amount.
everyone chips in, and my present was a skydiving voucher.
Brilliant.
Not brilliant. I was not.
Very good.
I obviously appreciated the thought. Well, actually, no, I didn't, because they should have known that I was scared of heights. But now I really, really don't want to go. I don't want to go skydiving. Now, the question I pose to you two, it's a moral dilemma. Is it okay for me to knock back the skydiving voucher and say, guys, thanks but no thanks. I genuinely do not want to jump out of a plane and die.
No, I've got the answer.
Okay, what's the answer?
Is that you sell it for 10% less than what it's worth. You tell them
I
that you
don't
took a GoPro and it didn't work, and then you never show them this podcast ever.
That's a really... That's a bold strategy. I mean... Here's the thing, right?
You've done that before. You've rolled that out so easily.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, thanks for that trip to Victor Harbour, Rick.
Now, here's the thing. Now, if you're going to do something like that, you're after reassurance. You want to know that, you know, if you are to jump out of the plane, everything's going to be okay. What have I been doing lately? Jumping on Facebook, typing in accidents, skydiving accidents, like how many skydives, like what percentage chance do you have of dying, you know? I think the odds were about 1 in 23,000 die, which is pretty high, by
That's
the way.
massively high.
Yeah.
That
Anyway.
doesn't sound right.
It was probably 200,000, but yeah, whatever.
Should we Google it
Anyway,
later?
the thing is, the things you look for get caught up in the algorithm and you get suggestions. What have I been getting suggested lately?
Parachuting.
Articles. The latest one was hilarious. It was literally 30-year-old guy jumps out of a plane skydiving and dies.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And I'm 30. I was like, is this article about me in the future? What's going on? And there was this really nasty one that popped up. I was like, this is horrible. 18-year-old kid in America. and he's vlogging, you know, all excited. This is my first skydive. He films his mum. The mum's in the corner waving like, good luck. Jumps out of the plane, doesn't open. He's dead. And I assume along with the instructor as well.
Oh, no. So what happens to the backup chute? Tangled.
They both don't open. I don't know how it works.
Maybe
And
the
that's-
instructor just cut him off. This isn't going to work for both of us.
Oi,
See you, mate.
hang on. I wonder if
sorry.
there's ever been a...
Bleak.
Now look, I know
Way to bring the
listeners,
mood down.
Oi.
listeners, we want you to let us know what you think. But here's the thing, right? People will say you've got more chance of, you know, hopping into your car, driving down the street to get a fucking loaf of bread and getting killed in an accident. I've heard all that crap before. But hopping into a car and driving isn't scary. What's scary is being 15,000 feet up in the
And
air
having 5 minutes to think about it.
and jumping out of a freaking plane. Let me tell you one thing. I would rather skydive than bungee jump. Why would I rather skydive than bungee jump?
I'll let you ask because I feel the same as him.
Yeah.
I'd love both.
No.
No, answer. Why do you think we
you
feel
know,
like that?
you know my answer, don't you? And it's so
I actually
true.
don't think I do, but I'm the same. For some reason, I would rather skydive than bungee jump. And
Absolutely.
I have a reason.
Absolutely. Oh, there's such a good reason.
I don't know, blood rushing to your head or
No,
something
no.
stupid.
When,
I don't know.
when you skydive, you're that far up. It's sort of like, we're in the clouds, like, yeah, just roll out. Bungee jumping, you're well aware of how high you actually are. Like, you can see landmarks, objects, and you know how high you are, and it's fucked. I get scared on the Ferris wheel at the Royal Show.
Why do you
Oh,
keep going on?
that wasn't my answer. Oh,
What's your answer?
well, mine was a statistical one. I thought, well, bungee jump, rope breaks, you're dead. Parachute doesn't work, get another parachute. There's like a statistical higher chance
Yeah.
of being...
I saw someone bungee jump once, and he's bungee jumped, and he's come back up, and as he's come up, the rope that he's attached to has magically formed a loop that's noosed around his head. So instead of hitting the ground and dying, he's strangling to death.
Yeah, another reason you don't go.
Thank you.
Yeah. See?
Jesus.
Actually, we should do a podcast on reasons not to bungee jump.
Yeah.
I'll probably go for 4 minutes, but
Let's move past that one. Thanks, Auntie Lizard.
thanks.
Liz.
Well, now that you've basically just, given Mark's plan to sell his tickets away and ratted on him before he's even done it, that makes me think about when I was a kid. And I used to get ratted on by my siblings for I was probably a little bit naughty.
How many brothers, how many sisters?
One older sister, one
Okay.
younger brother.
Yeah, that's the... Hey, we've got something in common. I've got one older sister and one younger brother.
There you go.
Mark in the middle.
Yeah, I've got one older brother.
No, we didn't ask you.
Oh, boring.
Go on.
Go on.
I
yeah.
remember I used to love fire, scared of burning to death in a fire, but I used to be really infatuated by it.
What's that? What's it called again? Pyro...
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Pyromaniac.
That's the one.
And I remember Mum and Dad left the house one day and I grabbed an aerosol can and I went out into the shed and I bloody drilled a hole through the top of the thing and then taped up the nozzle.
I used to do that heaps.
And then I cut a hole in a ruler and put it over the nozzle, duct taped it down so it was always spraying. And I walked inside and I was like, hey, guys, look at this. And I lit it up and they started freaking out. They're like, oh, it's like fire inside. It's like basically I made a flamethrower and I'm holding on and saying, oh, this is really cool. And then I went to blow it out and the lid stayed on fire. And I thought, oh, this thing's going to fucking explode. So I just threw it on the ground and it stayed on fire and everyone was freaking out, thought I was going to burn the house down. And the first thing I said to him once I'd put it out, said, you just can't tell Mum and Dad about this. And they're like, yeah, okay. We'll keep
Oh, so
we'll
they
keep
were the
your
ones. I
secret.
thought you were saying parents are freaking out. Okay, I'm with you now. Yeah.
And to this day, do your parents know that this...
Within half an hour of them arriving home, they told them.
Oh, dogs.
Yeah.
Not cats. We've got dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs
So-
are in our midst.
What was the punishment for that? And
I
did
got
it
grounded
explode?
or something? No, it didn't explode. It was a massive overreaction.
See, there's no reason to tell that story.
No.
Yeah.
Them to the parents.
Oh, I thought you were just shutting me down. That's going to get edited out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hang on.
Pretty straight up with you, mate. Come better equipped with better stories.
What about you, Dan? Do you have anything that stands out in your mind?
You'd have good ones because your siblings are really fucked.
I've got one. It does require a small backstory, so just bear with me. I started playing footy at 13.
You played footy.
I played footy. You'll love this story.
I would imagine you would be.
It was for Ironbank.
Outside, you were an outside player.
Not even close. No, not even
But
close.
you were outside of outside.
No, as
in
in
the
I
car
was.
park.
Yeah, I was in the car park outside. That's what I was like.
Refilling water bottles.
Yeah, I tell you, I literally was pretty skillful as a kid, but when it came to like being on the ground and whatever, sort of just let it. I watched it a little bit too scared to get in and under and get hurt.
I still am.
Yeah, so I'd sit back and watch, and the coach soon realised this guy's fucking shit. Let's put him at full back, and we were the best team in the league by 25 goals a game. Like,
Was Blackwood in your league?
no, that's probably
That's why you. Yeah.
But anyway, I'd sit at full back, occasionally go on the ruck and tap the ball, and even that's scary. But anyway, after a season and a half of sitting back and just driving an hour to play footy to watch other teammates kill it, something snapped in my head, and I went, I'm going to just get that ball, and I'm going to be very good. And I did. 3 best on grounds in a row.
Yeah.
The first one was probably a sympathy, like, where did this kid come from? Let's give it to him. But the second and third were deserved.
They were the genuine ones. Yeah.
The fourth one I was going for was the second to last game of the season, right?
Yeah.
And I fell and hurt my coccyx bone and retired, never played footy again.
Not the coccyx. Ouch.
But we wind back to that first game where I get the sympathy.
Yeah.
Emotions are high. I'm best friends with the coach's son.
That's a
and
good start.
I'm staying over at his house, and you know we're talking about like, what happened? Where'd you come from? The dad comes in, he's like, yeah, where'd that come from? I'm like, this is exciting.
Why are you good?
Yeah, what happened?
Yeah.
And then there's a phone call, and the coach, the whole demeanour changes, and I'm thinking, oh, something. He's like, your dad's coming to pick you up, and I'm thinking, hang on, I'm staying the night. No, you're not. Dad's coming to pick you up. He'll be here in 40 minutes. And I was like, oh. So I've got like not much anxiety as a kid, just thinking like, yeah, I don't know, fucking something's happened, got to go. I get in the car, and my dad starts saying to me, I need to talk to you about something. Found some magazines in a drawer in the bathroom. Pornographic. And I'm thinking, fuck, I have no idea what he's talking about. I knew what porn mags were. No idea what he's talking about. It seems to me that you might have acquired these and put them in there, and I need to talk to you about it. And I'm talking like, I've got no idea what you're fucking talking about. But in kid 13 language, I don't know what that is. Like, no, Dad, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
So 40 minutes, I'm denying this. Get back, slap. There's 3 magazines there, and I'm like looking at him going like, fuck me, this is not me, definitely not me. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
I'm into boys.
No, well, they weren't boy magazines. But anyway, I cop some sort of punishment, and the truth doesn't come out for almost 7 years later. It turns out that my older brother,
Benji,
I love the demonic Benji got high on mushrooms, put them in the bathroom, was so fucked up, started singing opera and locked himself in there to the mirror like, he doesn't do any singing or opera ever.
We've all been there.
And his friends for 2.5 hours sat outside the door laughing their asses off at him. And he forgot to take them. I don't know why he went in there with them. He's going to have a mushroom wank. I don't know. But he's put them in there, and I've copped it for that. And
oh my God.
To this day, I don't think I've ever had an apology for that either.
Who, after the 7 years, who brought it all up? Like, was it Benji or you? Like, were you like, hang on, let's rewind and actually acknowledge who was at fault here?
I knew it was him shortly after, but I meant the parents weren't told until we were a little bit mature, and it was like more of a funny story.
So your parents thought you were a pervert for 7 years, and
pretty
then
much, yes.
Finally realised it was your older brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a stitch up.
Big stitch up. So that's the one where I didn't get ratted on, but I completely took the blame. And even after a few days, there was no, maybe I'll go and say I had a mushroom wank.
Jeez.
Bloody Benji. Oh, God.
Stop that.
So you were telling me that you had one regarding some spray paint on the house.
Well, I might be the only person in history that spray painted my own house in graffiti form. So I was a youngster, and I went through, not a phase, I don't know, I thought graffiti was cool, and there was a can of paint lying around the house, and I walked out the front, I grabbed it, and I spray painted, graffitied the brick wall at the front of our house. Now, it was there for about 12 hours. Mum and Dad finally saw it. I got torn to bits. I don't know. Probably got grounded for a few weeks.
Is this on the red brick?
No. This is, if you're walking down the driveway, there used to be a brick wall that was next to a shed, and it's all been taken down now.
Okay.
But, yeah, I mean, I'm probably maybe the only person to ever do that. But that's something that when you said, you know, what's something that's happened, that came to mind. I thought, you have to be pretty dumb to do that.
So you got
Very
that.
dumb.
What did you write? Is it something good?
You know how, as a kid, you have your little tags, like your little word. I forget what the word was.
When
but
you
I
say a
tried-
kid, are you talking like you were 6? Or
I
you...
was 19. No, I think I may have been about 10. Yeah.
Oh, so way too young to even be cool anyway.
I was trying my best, but my best wasn't good enough.
And so your brother...
My brother, well, he would have been about 7. And even he was probably old enough to look at it and go like, Mike, the fuck are you doing fucking our house up, you dickhead?"
Oh, fuck, that's very good.
Yeah.
All right, boys, let's move on to the next segment.
220, going twice. Gotta go guess what now? 10 man walking.
All right, this is our What Did It Sell For segment, if my computer will turn on. All right, boys. Now, we did our sex toys last week. I thought that was
Very grim.
grim for you. I know Mark cleaned up for some weird reason.
Well, I've made some purchases since our last podcast.
I bet you have. So I stuck with one sex toy this week. I didn't want to overdo it, but then I branched out to
Is
stuff.
this about value for the podcast or more to do with your obsession with sex toys?
Option 2.
Okay. The latter.
All right, boys. The first thing I'm going to show you is a tent.
Oh, wow.
You sound very excited about that.
Well, I haven't done much camping in my life, and I'd love to go camping. Maybe not with you, but camping. And is that like a 5-man tent?
We went camping.
Oh, that sucked because I didn't have a pillow and we were filming. So we weren't in our headspace to enjoy ourselves.
Mate, we had a one-man tent. You snored, and I had to sleep in a freezing cold car.
Good.
All right. Now, the description here for this one, boys, is pretty massive. It sleeps 7. It's got fly fabric.
7.
Yeah. The weight is 32 kilos, and it packs up into a pack size of about 1.5 meters. Guest windows, has a turbo frame, whatever that does. Roof
Turbo
vents.
frame.
Yep, roof vents.
Is this a house or a tent?
Well, it's a tent house. So
Yeah.
tough fiberglass mesh doors and windows, waterproof seams on the floor.
Yep.
You know, you get the idea.
When they say a 7-man tent, have you noticed that you should subtract maybe 2 off every... Like
Yeah.
a 5-man tent is a 3-man
I think
tent.
they're talking about Asian men.
Because... because you want to live in comfort.
Yeah.
Like, are we dealing with circus clown midgets or
Yeah.
are we dealing with, like, normal people?
You couldn't fit 7 AFL players in there, that's for sure.
No.
All right, who's going first?
You won last week, Mark. You go.
All right, well, let's write it down. I think that tent, $375.
$375.
999.
Oh, no.
999.
I went too low.
Now, we
didn't I?
do realise that the closest to this number wins. So, I'll reveal the price. $1,994.95.
All right, I'll leave.
It takes a lot of money to get 7 men together.
Wow.
That's expensive, isn't it?
As soon as I said that number, I'm like, nah, you're being tight.
And
You're
do you know
obviously not
what?
part of the Anaconda Club, that's why.
This was on Catch of the Day.
I've never been to one BCF shop, okay? That's my
It
reason.
would have been twice that at BCF, but anyway,
Oh, do they overcharge there?
I don't know.
Shout out to BCF.
Yeah.
You
All
want to
right.
sponsor the podcast?
Next one, boys.
Please be a sex toy. Please be.
It's a sex toy.
Thank God. You get one right.
All right, it's a strap-on.
Wow.
It's a Love Honey Advanced Unisex Strap-on Harness Kit with a 7-inch G-spot dildo.
Does it have to be purple? Can it come in other colours? Because if we
To be honest with you, I didn't actually stay on the site that long to filter through the colour selection.
Okay, just because I'd rather like maybe
I don't
like
believe you.
I'd rather like a skin colour, like more realistic.
It comes in a lighter purple, a dark blue, a green.
I'm
a red and a
sorry,
black.
I've just never seen a purple dick before.
Well, all right, we're going to move on here.
Now, so the price?
Oh, shit.
The price?
I've already written one down.
Oh, cool. What'd you write?
$3.49.
Oh, I was thinking $2.50.
$2.50. Oh, I'm glad you've written down $59.95.
Bingo.
Bargain.
Fuck yeah.
It's a piece of apparatus, that thing.
I know.
So
but
what's the website again?
Love Honey for all you sexy people out there that want to go buy one. But for that price, I'd be scared that would break off in my asshole.
Wouldn't you be scared of that anyway?
Well,
You
always.
specifically.
Yeah. But wouldn't you? That's cheap.
To be honest,
See-
that screams value.
Yeah. For you, it's value. For me, it's dangerous.
Oh,
All right.
wow. We got one more.
Yeah. Are we 1-1?
Yeah.
We are
1-0. All right. Beautiful. You need some catching up from last week.
no.
1-0. So this is the decider.
It is.
Oh,
it's an
my God.
Aquafun water slide.
Oh my God.
It's 4.8 by 3.1 metres. The slide is 1.6 metres.
Oh my God.
It can be put in a carry bag. It has bonus.
You could literally place that at Wet and Wild in Queensland and no one would bat an eyelid. That
no.
looks extremely high tech.
It's got a repair kit and what looks like 2 balls, which is
The
similar.
repair kit? Oh, thank God.
Do you want some description or you have?
I don't need the description.
Nah, that thing's just a monster.
Yeah. I already know what it is. It's $499.
What do you think it is?
Oh, get stuff. I put $5,990. $6,000.
What?
$6,000.
Look at that thing. It comes with a bloody motor to pump it up.
I'm working on an angle though.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I read the price on the next picture.
What is it?
$556.
Oh, no. How can you buy stuff that cheap?
Bang!
That's a lot of plastic.
Catch of the day. Most of it's air.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I forgot to put the decimal place in. $599.
So I'm going to give that 2 to Mark, 1 to Rick.
Wow.
Man, he's 5 for the season.
Well, I was going good until the sex toys got me stuffed up last week.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I'll try some different stuff for you. Just
Yeah.
to maybe put it in his favour.
What are your skills like with guessing prices on things, Dan?
Yeah, you're the curator of all this. What are you actually like?
Yeah. Do you have any secret skills that we don't know about, Dan?
I'm not good at that, but I do have a very good secret skill.
How secret is it and how skillful?
Well, apparently, I did do a bit of research because I knew we were going to talk about this. But I don't know if you guys know, but I can spin a 20-cent coin for around 24 to 25 seconds.
What?
Sounds shit, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
But I found out today that the world record's 19 seconds or something.
What? So you're
What?
a world record holder in waiting?
No, you're not.
And then I've tried to look at, hang on, what surface are they doing it on, what size coin, and it's not that much different. So I'm starting to think that maybe
You're making this up. You can't do this.
I 100% can, and there's a guy...
Hang on.
There's about 3 people that can back me up because I used to do it at work all the time.
You can spin a coin, what, on your finger?
No, like spin it on a surface and it spins consecutively.
Oh, I was picturing you like...
I don't think I've seen anyone ever spin a coin on their finger.
That's why I was so confused
No
for about
shit, yeah.
half a minute there.
So anyway, for what I looked up, the longest time a coin has been spun until coming to a complete rest is 19.37 seconds by Britain's Scott Day. Right?
So you're really good at doing this?
Yeah. Guess what? I did it on a 2 foot by 3 foot surface. He did his on a 3 by 3 foot. So better. The coins have to be a 10 pence coin in Great Britain, 25 cents in the United States, which is similar to like a 20-cent coin, which I used. Better. Yeah. Any coin used must have grooved edges. 20-cent coin does. Better. The time starts when the coin starts spinning, which I did, and comes to a complete rest, which I did.
So what, did you have Alison there with the stopwatch or something?
No, this is in like 2013.
Okay, so you're out of practice.
Yeah, very. But we timed it on a phone, and I'm talking, we did this all day, every day. Went in between customers. And it's a thing that I'm very good at. So
Holy
I'm
shit.
almost thinking about contacting someone.
Look, how about let's have a competition after the podcast. We'll make a little video and add it as an extra because I want to see you go to work.
All right.
Because I need to know that you can, if you cover me by 4 or 5 seconds, then I'll start to believe.
One problem.
If it's close,
It
then,
is.
then I know that, no.
It is 2021. Who the fuck's got a 20-cent coin on him?
Might have one in the car.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Could be on here.
That's a good point.
There you go, guys. That's my secret skill. I could be in the Guinness World Record soon, if I can be bothered.
But like, you wouldn't make the book, would you? They bring out the book every year, and they include the most interesting ones.
Hang on.
And this one probably doesn't get in there.
I know you're trying to be offensive, but
No,
did you hear how good I am? Like, I might be front page material, smashing a world record by 4 seconds
If you
with just 2
if you got into the book,
fingers, phalanges.
we're having
Flicking.
a big night.
2 phalanges.
Yeah, Angies. Rick, I want to know your skill.
I actually haven't got anything secret, but
So
you
just tell people.
yeah, I'm not shy, so obviously. But I did used to do something when we were on family holidays. I used to have this little tiny calculator I carry around with me, and I'd say to mum and dad and my brother and sister, I'm so good at maths now.
Yeah,
Give me anything you want me to answer, any multiplication, division, whatever. And they'd throw numbers at me, and I'd be like punching it into the calculator. They'd be like 27 times 50 or whatever. That's a bad one. And I'd just be like, it's 806. And they'd be like, whoa!
give me a 6 times. Give me a 6 times multiplication
Hang
sum
on.
right now.
6 times 75.
450.
You're probably right there.
He is. Because he's a freak with numbers.
You know why?
Goals.
It's football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all. I mean, I think my skill, and everyone knows because I tell them, especially when I'm out drinking, is grand final scores, Norm Smith medalists, Brownlow medalists, and I have this other really weird one. I don't know if you guys can do it. You know when you like turn a game on and you see like the game straight away, I'll immediately know what ground it's at just by looking at like
Grass
a screen.
colour.
Grass. I don't know. I can't explain how, and I know there'll be people listening going, maybe I can do that too, or maybe they can't because I'm just a freak. But I just know with cricket as well. So like if someone's running down the wicket to bowl, just by the pitch, I can tell. Although I have been thrown off lately with the new drop-in wickets and like the new stadiums, like they're playing at Optus Stadium in WA. Nah, it fucks with my head. Can't do that. But like if you're watching a game and it's at the MCG and someone's like, oh, you know, Collingwood are playing fucking whoever.
You're talking about a zoomed-in shot, though.
I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, fucking there's the great.
The blimps in the air.
No, I'm not talking about like the Great Southern Stand. I'm talking about like someone's just marked the ball and there's a close-in shot. It's to do with the lighting, obviously maybe who's playing, all that sort of stuff.
That's the most useless skill I've ever
It is
heard.
so useless, but it needed to be mentioned.
Okay, but can we just prove this for a point? And
Yeah.
all right, I want you to just tell me what the grand final score was in 2004.
All right. 113 to 73. Port defeated Brisbane. Norm Smith medalist Byron Pickett kicked 3 goals too.
2009.
2009, I was there behind the goals, City End. 80 to 68.
Wow, you had a really good look at the grass there, didn't you?
I did. Norm Smith, Chapman.
All right, one last one, 1999.
1999, 124 to 89. North Melbourne defeated Carlton. Norm Smith, Shannon Grant.
You're a fucking freak.
Yeah, but I can't go any.
You're that kid that, like, you know, the little kid that was on the footy show?
He's
That's
what
it.
he's.
No, except I don't have autism.
He's exactly what your parents expected you to be. You fooled your parents into thinking that you're a genius.
I hit a wall though. I hit a big wall, and the wall is
Was it the one you spray painted?
correct. Late 80s, further back than that, I started to get a little bit rattled by the scores.
Is it because you care less?
Yes, correct. That's such a good point. Norm Smith started in 1979, so I know all those. But I'm really bad with, like, if you say, you know, who won what was the score in the 2016 grand final, I would be more hesitant with that than something in the 90s because I'm more passionate about, like, old school 90s football when I was a kid, obsessed.
Well, at least this is a skill you can show everyone that doesn't care about.
Yeah, correct.
Or at least footy fans, and
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Do you know what, though? Very few people will ever be able to call you out that it's wrong. So you could just be going, ask me one, Dan.
2015.
Okay. 87 to 62. And the
He's
Norms-
wrong.
Pick up my fucking phone and just
Hawthorne
go.
rolled West Coast. Norm Smith, Cyril.
See? He'd fuck you up.
Yeah, but he's not in the room with me all the time.
Oh, most of the times he is now. Because you're only ever in this room.
Imagine if you just found out I was just making all this up.
Over 5
Who
years.
is this guy?
All right, boys, we're moving on. I'm going to do our next game, which is one of my favourites.
I love this song.
That's good dancing, though.
Thanks.
You love your dancing, don't you?
I do.
All right. Now, I do have this hidden somewhere. And I didn't even write the answer down, so I hope I'll remember it. All right, guys.
I failed at this bad last time.
Last time we tried to go with the you answer, then you have to wait for the other person. Just answer when you actually think you know it. Don't keep jumping.
Crapping on.
Yeah, crapping on.
Oh, God. All right, here we go.
All right. I was born 30th of December, 1957. I am Australian. I attended Strathmore High School and graduated in 1975.
Where's that?
Don't know.
Is it Eddie Maguire?
No, but a good guess. I later studied drama and media at the Melbourne State College and graduated with a Bachelor of Education degree in 1979.
Paul Hogan.
No.
He's heaps older than that.
I know. I just wanted to contribute.
My acting career began in 1984.
Hugh Jackman.
No.
Okay. He's younger than that.
I was in 2 episodes of Prisoner and in 1985 appeared on the sketch show The 11th Hour.
Oh, Nicole Kidman.
I am a man. All right, 50%'s gone. I have a weekly 1-hour radio segment on Melbourne's radio station 3AW. I love that you guys still don't know. This is good.
Oh, my God.
I was nominated for Most Popular Actor in 2003, 2004 and 2005.
Alf Stewart.
No, but great guess. I love that you
He's
went with
older
that.
than that.
Yeah, he is too. In 1991, I joined the team of Fast Forward for 2 seasons.
Eric Banner.
Red Simons?
No. I've also appeared on Full Frontal. In 1998, I became the panellist on a weekly television show called The Panel. I've also worked on such shows as Thank God You're Here.
Tom Gleeson.
I'm best known for my roles on Kath and Kim and All Aussie Adventures.
Oh, the guy.
All Aussie Adventures.
Russell Coit.
Yes, he's that's not his name.
That's the actor's name on the show, but you've got to give me the actual actor's name.
Yeah, him. I'm not good at this.
Oh, shit.
Keep saying the words about him.
Oh, my God. No. Shit.
That's all I've written down because I've
Glenn. It's Glenn, isn't it? Is it Glenn? Just give me this. Say yes at least if it's Glenn.
Yes.
Glenn
Love.
What's it?
Glenn Love.
Weekly. No. Glenn
Oh, my
Somerset.
God. I feel so dumb.
You actually said this, I think, last week.
All Aussie. Glenn. What is the...
What does it start with his last name?
Come on. We're too far
To be
gone.
honest with you, I've forgotten now because you guys have thrown me off.
Isn't it at the bottom of the page?
Nah, because I knew
You're
what I
an
was saying.
idiot.
Nah, you got to guess. You'll get it.
I won't get it.
Oh, my God.
Can I turn that off?
Robbins.
Oh,
Fuck me.
that's a half point each.
Yeah.
Nah.
well,
No, because I was already saying All Aussie Adventures.
No,
he
you didn't
said
say
Russell
that until I
Coight.
said Russell Coight.
Yeah.
No, I said that before.
Do you know what?
Oh, shit.
It doesn't matter.
Well, we've got it all on camera.
I'm
We're
going
going
for the
upstairs.
official real name that was stated out, and I have to give Mark the point.
All right.
I'm sorry.
You're an arsehole.
We were...
I actually,
We're horrible at this.
yeah. Do you know? Yeah.
A normal person would have got that after like the first...
Do you know what? I usually write it down, but because I didn't want Rick to be able to see it, I took it off.
That
And
gave
I knew
me
it was Glenn
so
Roberts.
much anxiety.
But-
that was really uncomfortable.
His bad answers made me start thinking his last name was Robertson, and I knew that wasn't right. So then when you asked me for his last name, you threw me off and fucked me up. So never again. No.
Oh, well, we're canning the subject. Is that what we're doing?
Canning the subject.
No, it's good, but like... Maybe just do an AFL player next time.
What, just for you?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll do one from 1978.
Norm Smith.
Oh, you won't know it.
Well, it wasn't introduced till 79. We'll go.
All right. My paperwork's all over everywhere.
Wow.
Where are we? All right. Yeah, we were talking on 2 weeks ago about what is illegal that shouldn't be.
Yes.
Have you got anything that annoys you that you can't do and you think shouldn't be illegal?
Well, I think a popular one is marijuana, but I go the other way.
So you don't like
Well,
it?
people think it should be legal, but I'm saying no. I mean, it's legal. It should be legal for people if it's in the right hands.
So you think casual
Well,
consumption's
yeah,
no?
like you can't just. Everyone can't just be getting high and fucking eating junk food and doing fuck all. You know what I mean? Like when I used to like get high, like I did nothing. I was so not productive. I just think if it was legal to everyone, there would be we would have huge problems, huge repercussions. Everyone would be so fucking lazy. Like
You're working on the proviso, though, that everyone's going to do it just because it's legal.
Yeah, and the other thing is everyone already is lazy. Like you think about
touche.
people go into shops,
Good point.
like service stations and shops, and they spend 3 times the amount on something when they could go to a shopping centre and supermarket and get it cheap. People are lazy. People won't go get work because they've got Centrelink.
Look,
They'll find a way to live off $200 a week.
the reason
there
I
goes
brought
half our
this
listeners.
up, the reason I brought this up is I just get annoyed when people act as though weed is so innocent. So like people always be like, oh, weed, weed's fine. Like smoke weed, everything's cool.
No
it should
one
be
gets in a
legal.
fight on weed.
Correct. All of this positive stuff, and no one's ever bad mouthing weed. Let's not pretend that weed has a lot of negative effects.
It does, yeah.
That's all I'm
100%.
getting at. I'm not saying ban weed. I'm passionate about this. This is more about me getting annoyed at the general public's opinion. on
Another
weed.
one that annoys me is when someone tries to justify what weed's done for someone that's successful. They'll be like, oh, but he wrote that song or did that movie while smoking weed. It's like, yeah, but like that's probably not even why he wrote it. Like, yeah, maybe his brain was spaced out, but there's probably a lot of other contributing factors to why he's been successful.
Correct.
I'm not going to walk down to fucking Hackham West and knock on a door to some bong smoker and get like a Hollywood trailer movie out of his fucking brain, am I? Like, oh.
So true.
But anyway, like,
Anyway, what about you guys?
I have a problem with dry zones. Don't like it.
Dry zone.
I think a dry zone is a little bit of a sad place. Like a lot of dry zones are dry zones because someone's ruined it for us before.
Correct.
But I feel like on a Saturday night or like a popular time like a weekend, make a dry zone a semi-dry zone where it's monitored, and if you're being a dickhead, you get a fine and you're out.
Well, a lot of people fuck up things for other people because they're so shit. We drive 40 in a 40 zone because that 40 zone is in place for the worst fucking driver out there.
Yep.
It's not in
Lowest
place for
common denominator.
normal, yeah. It's for that fucking idiot that doesn't know how to drive. That's why we do 40 in a 40.
Do you know what is a turn on this conversation? Is what should be illegal. Smoking in a car. You've got a hot ember
Oh my
with a
God.
window down,
Yeah.
with a variety of wind coming in that can knock it onto your lap whilst you're travelling at probably 100 on a highway, and they expect you to deal with that as, better slow down and indicate. You're not ever doing that. Ever.
What about like consuming food in a car while driving? Like, you know how they're so hot on you not using your phone? I understand you're looking at it. But when you're eating food, like you're reaching down, like how is that so different?
No, that is illegal.
Yeah, I think it is.
Is eating food illegal?
And I think this is...
Called
if-
driving.
Actually, I
distracted.
changed my mind. That's one thing that should be legal.
I think we should get a someone that works in the police force to clear up some driving...
Drinking alcohol in SA while driving your car is legal.
Yeah.
But in
It's
Victoria...
Open container, but you have to be under the limit. So
Yeah, and in Victoria it's illegal. So how does that work? Because what, we're in a different state.
Do you know what?
Just-
Because too many people had one of these open while driving Victoria and fucked up. Maybe that's it.
yeah.
Don't know.
No, there would be a big list for sure.
You got any illegals that shouldn't be?
No, none at all.
You're happy with
I'm
Parliament
very
and the
happy
way
with
You're
things
happy
are?
with the rules in life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's too busy with kids to care,
So
to be
busy.
honest.
Actually, no, I'm not going to say it. Keep going.
Ooh.
What do you mean?
You can't say that.
Oh, like maybe it should be legal to throw your kid against the wall if he's not sleeping. Cut that part.
That was a joke, guys.
Cut it out.
We love kids.
Oh, wow.
Not too much.
All right. I like this one a lot because, again, I have a good story. Times you should have listened to your parents when you didn't.
I used to get told to listen in school, and I wasn't really sure why. My parents were telling me that, but now I do. Yeah, because if you don't listen, you end up doing YouTube videos for the rest of your life. So that's my one thing to take away from life.
So you feel like your parents really told you to sit down,
Well-
study.
You know I'm taking the piss, but like, fuck, man, I did not listen in school.
What was your worst?
Well, in school, I was literally that obsessed with sport that I was writing down lists of cricket teams that were going out to play at lunchtime on the school oval. So while I was in class, I'm actually preparing a legitimate cricket game for the boys to go out. So I'd have 2 batting lineups, and we'd go out there and we'd play like a test match.
No, that's the worst because you get half an hour for lunch.
Well,
I know.
yeah.
So you played this over 4 months.
It was brilliant, and like 5 lunches would be like your 5-day test. It was brilliant, and that in high
God, that's
school,
cool.
Me too.
in high school, that got replaced with a movie that I was making called Shenanigans, which was sort of like the start of my like
Jackass?
video production career.
Yeah.
So I was caught up in making this movie, writing all these skits. So I'll just go in and out of class. I reckon there was a period in high school where I didn't do anything for 2 weeks. But when I say anything, I mean like pen to paper sort of stuff. Like I did nothing. And I was just so caught up in making this film, and everyone in the year knew about it. Like, oh, Mark, like when's the movie released?
Because you had an ulterior
And
motive.
I didn't have a car license, but one of my like mates had one. He was like in year 11. You know, one of those guys that gets kept behind the year. He was like 17, had his P's.
Oh, he's cool too.
Very cool. We went out on weekends and we would film stuff, and I'd cross it off the list. And the movie ended up getting completed. Still got it on DVD. We need to watch it. At the time I thought it was an amazing edit, but since Stampede and obviously Richie being involved and how good he is with his editing, I realised after
poor it was.
how poor it was. But for its time, it was very good.
Well, we've covered you, haven't you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Mine was when I was 5.
Yeah.
We went to a farm, similar to the Keith getaway where we stayed at a farmhouse and they
Yeah.
brought you milk off the...
Have the lamb stopped screaming?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But you know what didn't stop screaming? The dog that got stepped on by a cow. Their farm dog. It was a little fox terrier, little tiny dog.
Yeah.
As soon as they got there, parents said, don't touch the dog. It's been stepped on by a cow, has a very sore back. All right. So, yeah, first couple of days, our dog, won't touch you. Cool.
You've touched the dog.
Yeah, got to, I don't know, must have been an Easter long week or something. We were there like a few days and...
You cracked. You're like, fuck it, I have to touch this
No,
dog.
just
now.
forgot. And they were in there saying goodbye in their kitchen away from the farmhouse we were staying in or whatever, and dog came up to me and I went straight down the back of its neck. Good doggy. And it just went bang, 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 bang. It bit me 4 times on the face, and all I can remember was just walking with red over my eyes. And
Bleeding?
I was pissing out with blood. Like, I'm talking like...
What breed?
I said fox terrier, little tiny thing.
It was a little
I
bastard.
wasn't listening.
Sorry, I may have zoned out.
Yeah.
So what happened? You got bitten by what?
Was it a cat?
Oh, fuck. Anyway, yeah, but I mean, it's a small dog, but I was just as small. A 5-year-old's not very big, or 4-year-old. And, yeah, I walked for like 20 metres with blood in my eyes. I remember opening up the screen door and then just 4 adults screaming in panic, seeing my
So
face.
where were you? No, just kidding.
I don't even know. I honestly don't know. But, yeah, anyway, they saw, and I didn't listen to Don't Touch the Dog. So for all those kids out there, don't pat the dog, because otherwise you have a mug like this with some scars.
You don't have scars.
I'll show you them later when we're doing the coin game. They're little, but they're there.
Yeah, I can't see shit. Oh, you look fine, Dan.
There, nose, lip. You'll see them. I'll show you. I'll give everyone a close up later. All right. I'm going to move on to our next favourite game.
Oh, here we go.
If I say a genuine answer of moths this week and you say it's wrong, I'm fucking walking out. I'm telling you that much right now.
Telling you, moths don't live in the cold, Richard.
Exclusively live in the cold.
Oh, this,
What do you got for us, Dan?
the sound.
You going first?
Yep.
Yep. Rick can go first.
All right. This is right up your alley. I don't want you to have this question. I'd rather him have it.
Okay.
Can I do that? Oh, no, I won't. I'll just be fair.
I'll do it.
You do it?
All right, go.
Who's going?
Mark.
Mark, you going. Name 3 members of the royal family.
Harry, Charles, Diana.
No, Diana isn't because she got divorced, for starters, and she's dead.
Yeah, but like
I think I'm going to pay it to him because
No.
Why not?
she was. She's a member of the
Members.
Hey, oi, we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna have a look.
Fuck. What do we do with this? Because
Well, you're just going to keep adjudicating that you're going to give him the points.
Look. I'll tell you what. She's dead. She died in a car accident.
Yes.
She's not part of the royal family anymore.
are you being a big man and sacrificing the point?
I will be a big man. I'm
Good on you, mate, because I feel like the audience is going to be split on that, and I'd like to see where they fit in. But
Yeah.
all right, good chat, Richard. Name 3 ways a fire can start.
Fire.
Oh my god, I had this.
What happened to your head?
Oi, this happened to me last week.
His head imploded. Did you
Yeah,
see?
no. Yeah, it happens.
What are you supposed to say? Matches.
Lighter match, and I would have been lost on the third.
I would have gone match, lighter, glass in
Lighter
glass.
match, pyromaniac.
Fireworks. Oh, far out. That was shit.
I love fireworks.
Fucking hell, that's great.
What do you want, Duncan?
He's chatting. All right.
Okay, come on.
I assume this question is targeted at sort of actors in movies. And
Oh
TV
my
shows.
god, I got to get this right.
All right. Name 3 famous doctors.
Harry. Yeah, I've got nothing.
Harry.
Dr.
Dr.
Harry.
Harry's practice.
Oh yeah, good one.
Fuck.
But fuck, I had no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah, nah, I had.
Do they have to be... That one's a little bit conspicuous because...
Yeah, I
do they
mean,
have to
I
be
could say
real
like
doctors?
I could have. I was about to say 2 random surnames of people that I didn't know, and we would have googled it, and sure enough.
Nah,
Okay, I'm
it
wrong.
had to be like
Okay, I'm wrong.
Like
someone from a TV
House
show.
MD?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I haven't even seen fucking Grey's Anatomy, right?
Yeah, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Richard. Name 3 red foods.
Tomato, capsicum, and chili.
Oh, that's a bingo bango.
Well done. Boom. Yeah, you've done well there.
I was going to say apple. Apple
That's
would
good
be
too.
another one.
Yep.
All right, 1 for Rick. Or you 2.
1.
1, and you haven't
I
got
didn't
one.
even say a word to the first question.
No, that's right. Well, I forget you now.
Oh, yeah.
I had the royal family, which was wrong.
Yeah, so he's on 0.
And then I had the doctor question.
And that was also very wrong.
Yeah, Dr. Harry.
All right. Wow, I can't wait for your brain to explode on this. Name 3 animals or birds beginning with the letter C.
Charmeleon, Charmander.
Your brain exploded before his did.
Wait, are we on like a Chats with Cats podcast? I couldn't even name a fucking cat. I'm sorry, my brain went to Pokemon.
Do you know
What was the question? 3
Name
animals
3
or
animals
birds?
or birds beginning with the letter C.
You know
Birds
what-
are animals.
Yeah, I know.
You know what threw me off? When like you didn't start the thing.
I know.
I was like the noise was meant to like trigger my brain to start thinking.
Oh, fuck. You know what? Like, I thought that extra second might have helped you, but it just actually avalanched
Can I have
into...
the Diana one now?
No, can't.
Do I
1.
get my last one, or that's it?
Oh, is that... You got more?
Oh, yeah.
I got one more.
1 more. Oh, jeez. See, I'm all scattered.
Oh, my God.
All right.
What happened to you?
Not much. All right. Name 3 boys' names beginning with the letter S.
You going to start the clock? Simon, Sam, and Sally.
Steve.
Stephen.
Oh, you didn't get it.
I would have every one that Rick's had I would have got.
Oh, I love that.
And every one that I've had, I reckon he would have got.
I need to be better on the donkey.
Oh, you need to.
That's
you
bad,
need to be
Dan.
better at asking your questions to the right audience. I mean, maybe you want us to get them wrong.
You guys were just so bad that it's fucking thrown me off.
But
But
5 seconds, 10 would be.
I know.
Yeah, but
Hey.
that's the fun part of it.
We're out of time, boys, so we're going to have to wrap this up. So
Yeah.
I'd just like to say to everyone,
Yes.
if you want to see the video side of this and you want to see what's this called? 5 seconds of something,
And all three of us are extremely good-looking people, so you should have every reason to do that.
well,
Video version, way better.
I really want to see the replay of your face and my face and his face, especially on
Yeah.
those last 2 questions, because I think all of us had about 15 brain farts.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys want to see all that stuff, run
And
over
the
to-
cats. We've got 2
Oh, yeah.
cats here.
And the cats running
2
around.
beautiful cats.
We'll run over to the YouTube. We'll have the whole thing up there and on our Instagram as well. And
So, Dan, name the cats. We've got the black one.
we're going to do this, are we? We may as well. Everyone, this is Duncan. He's the one that usually hangs
Yeah.
around.
He
He's
loves
the good
it.
one. Aren't you, boy? Yes. Anyway,
And Nala. Nala's the other cat.
oh, she's run off.
She obviously not a huge fan of the podcast.
Not yet. She might need some welcoming.
Yeah.
I think it's
How's your airwaves, by the way?
not great.
Oh, you're bad again.
Actually,
Yeah,
I've got
that's
a really
something-
itchy head.
Rick is literally allergic to cats
Yeah.
on a Chats with Cats podcast, and you have to have antihistamine before every.
Yeah. And even that might not save his life.
Yeah, I've had fun. It's been good.
Yeah. It has been good, Wiz.
It has.
Yeah. We will see you next week.
See you next week.
Thanks, guys.
So tell me, can you look me in the eyes? When the words out your mouth